When you did the flinch and he didn't move, what was your reaction?
He hit me in my sternum and knocked the wind out of me that game. He went and he was guarding me and tried to double and block Dwight Howard's shot, and the ball came off the rim and I caught a dunk tip and he elbowed me all from like here. Refs didn't call nothing, so it just came to a point where I'm like, we're about to fight. Plain and simple. And the ball fake thing really wasn't even premeditated. I mean, if you look at it, I faked the ball, and the play was for a backdoor for Vince Carter to get a rip screen to get a layup. So I didn't even realize how close, like, that touched his nose and his eyelashes, and he literally just kept chewing his gum and didn't move.
Kobe, can you promise me one thing?
What's up?
I need 50 that night. Can you give us 50?
No. Absolutely not.
All right, brother.
Absolutely not, man. But I'm looking forward to seeing you, man.
So when I walked into the arena yesterday, I was like, hey, remember I bet you need 50. And he turned around with a look like he usually does and says, all right, I'll go for it. At first, you know, I was like, oh, he might not get it, but then they got to 37 and 45 and then 57, and then he hit that three and the crowd goes crazy.
Bryant for three. Go!
I guarded Kobe in the garden. Can't remember how much he had, but I know I had multiple steals. In my head, all I'm thinking of is when I have this conversation with my brother after the game, how I'm gonna tell him how I stole a ball from Kobe. And I'm like, so geek. The fourth quarter start. Wait. And Kobe said, you had a great game. The man come down. You remember he came, shot fake, threw it off the glass, caught it, threw it to the, like, bro, what you on? Like, bro, you been regular all game. Get to the spot, shot fake, spin, pivot over here, spin back on the foot, drop it off the glass. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Then he pulled up from like 35 feet on some Steph Curry shit before Steph was doing that. He pulled up and laced it. I'm like, they called a timeout. Dan Tony looking at me. I'm like, bro, nah, bro, I guarded the first two moves. He ain't supposed to have a third counter like that. I stopped the first one, stopped the second one, bro. The third one wasn't on the film, bro. I don't know what that is.
Kobe takes a shot, something happens, he comes down the court, and he's doing like this. We go down the court again, Gary Beatty says, B, you gotta take him out. Something's wrong with his shoulder. I said, KB, you all right? He said, yeah, I popped something in my shoulder. I said, all right, man, I gotta take you out the game. He said, no, I'm good. Yeah, I got another one. Swear to God, I got another one. Right?
Clay left?
Yeah. So we go down the court. He posts up. Poindexter was his name. 6'7". He turns around, fall away, left hand. Bam.
As soon as I made the move, I knew it.
Kobe Bryant cannot continue.
I thought somebody kicked me in the back of my leg, and I turned around, there was nobody there. He said, it sounds like it's an Achilles tendon. He goes, I reached back there and tried to pull it down. It doesn't work that way. Then he said to me, he goes, I tried to walk on my heel to see if I could run on my heel and finish the game. We're trying to get in the playoffs. So he's trying to run on his heel. That's when he says to me, well, can we just go back in the locker room, you tape it up, and I can finish the game.
You wanted to finish the game?
I said, it doesn't work like that either. You were fouled. As soon as you shoot the second free throw, we're going to foul. Well, that's when we'll get you out of the game. And so he shoots the two free throws. And so now we got to go all the way back to the locker room. So I say to him, I can get you a chair. And he looks down at me and he says, fuck Paul Pierce.
What was going through your head when you scored 81 and Kobe went absolutely fucking nothing? He was like, and I wasn't going to stop until we won that game. Took me out, won the game, I look up, 81. Before I leave though, I'm gonna leave y'all with some advice. I always have people say don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I just want y'all to know that's what cowards say. Because them stupid motherfuckers never told you you could just make some more eggs.
When I was in high school, I used to work out with the 76ers. I used to ask them, what's it like to guard Mike? Mike? You mean Black Jesus? I'm like, what the fuck? Black who? Oh, we call him Black Jesus. Or you can call him Black Cat. I'm like, I'm gonna call him fucking Mike. That's his fucking name. And I would tell him, I said, when I face him, we're gonna go at it. He says, oh, you don't wanna do that. I'm like, what? Man, you don't know me, man. I felt like everybody had written me off after those air balls. People questioning if this 18-year-old kid could ever come back from this.
It's embarrassing. After that, it's okay, well, why did those air balls happen?
They're all right online. they were short. I gotta get stronger.
Cross court left, open Kobe Bryant for three, another air ball. He shoots back-to-back air balls.
But the defining moment in his greatness was we were playing Utah.
I really thought that was a defining moment in his career.
Nobody wanted to take the last shots. I'm not taking the last shot, shooting 40% from the free throw line.
He was fearless. I think that's one of the things that spurred him to greatness.
If you don't struggle in practice, you're never gonna get better. Like if you were to watch me train, I look as tired as they were. Because that's what you're supposed to be. You know, when you're running 17s and you're running sprints, you're not supposed to feel great. You're supposed to be tired, like exhausted. That's the point. You know, and that's what practice is. So I really liked it. I really enjoyed it because that's the only way you get better is by pushing yourself past exhaustion. I think I can remember the first time we had our first fight, and you looked and said, "Okay, this is crazy."
I did say that.
Yeah, I did. You did. Anyway, we were playing a pickup game. We was doing a lockout season, Southwest College, playing a pickup game. We're on opposite teams.
Right.
And trash talking.
Yes.
And you kept saying, "Yeah, take that little." I'm like, I'm looking around. Oh, me.
Yes.
Right? And I said, "Oh, hold on. Ain't gonna be too many more of those little, you know."
Yeah, I remember that.
And what'd you say? Well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? And then that's the next thing I knew. I saw a big hand coming this way, and I remember going this way, and I remember throwing some lollipop. Golden Polynese came and caught, and then they all just kind of broke us apart, broke us up. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, man, he wants this thing. It affects him, right? I mean, it consumes him. And then from that moment on, I knew we spoke the same language.
Who would win one-on-one, number 8 Kobe versus number 24 Kobe to 100?
I think I would say number 8 would win. 2003, number 8.
People don't even know what the 24 stands for. People don't even understand that was a sign to everybody that he was a step above 23, if y'all even got that.
That's why he went with 24?
Straight with 24. That was a shot at Mike, straight up. They made him better than you. It really stood on. And if you look at every record that Mike Jordan has had, Kobe chased it. Mike used to talk that shit after 69, and you can't do this and that. All you young cats that love Kobe, or do all the research and science about Kobe, yo. It was all about catching MJ and disappearing MJ and surpassing MJ. That's all 24 was about. Niggas said, "Oh, nigga, 2 numbers were top."
Which one was better, 8 or 24?
24, boy.
Kobe, we tried everything. He was just, you couldn't stop him. He was full on unguardable. So one time we kind of had him in the corner and the shot clock was going down and it was right in front of our bench. Somebody played him from the top side so he couldn't turn around over his left shoulder and shoot with the right. So he kind of like is stuck there. He sees the shot clock and just turns around, shoots it with the left, draws 3-pointer from the corner, and we're all like, what? His skill level was unbelievable. There was not one shot that he didn't have in his repertoire. So to me, in my 20 years, he was probably the best player I've seen.
Kobe created a move, right? You know who he created the move against? It was the reverse pivot. It was against him when he was in Denver. It was the first time we ever seen the move. It was against him. He made him do a counter. He had to go to counters. Mike didn't have to go to counters. He went straight to the 2 dribble, bang, bang.
You said Kobe Bryant had to do a bunch of moves, counters. The reason like us didn't have counters because our first move couldn't be stopped.
No,
whoa, I let you talk. My first move against Kobe, punch me. Get over here. No counters because you couldn't stop the first move because I was faster than you.
It was 5 people looking at Kobe. It was one person looking at you.
Okay, I want you to be truthful. Who was more athletic, you or Kobe?
Then you had.
Shut up. Who was more athletic, you or Kobe?
Kobe. I never disrespect.
And as a competitor, I'm not ducking shit. It's a competition. My mission is to destroy you. Doesn't matter if I'm sick. Doesn't matter if I have a sprained ankle. I need to go out there and play. The message is always to go out there and dominate. Once the game starts and once the practice begins, you're in that mode. Everything's a game 7. I switch my mind to something else. I switch my mode into something else. What I am when I step on that court is, I become that. I am that killer snake. I'm stone cold, man.
Oh, my mama. Kobe has the hardest championships ever, bro.
No.
Yes, bro. That's the worst roster to ever go back to back. On my soul.
That team ass.
All my life, that's the worst
shit, baby.
That's the worst Lakers championship team ever, bro.
Not the Kobe.
Look at that Jordan Farmer, and it's no disrespect to y'all. Y'all was just sad. I don't even know DJ.
DJ Mabinga.
Who the fuck is that? Adam Morrison? Shout out to my guy, Gonzaga legend. He was mid in the league. Right? Go back. Josh Powell, boy, yeah. Sasha Vucic, Luke Walton, and this nigga named Meta World Peace. He wasn't even himself on this team, nigga. Y'all got Kobe fucked up, bro. The greatest back-to-back teams ever, bro.
I don't want to have to motivate you to get in the gym in the first place. Man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. You don't make me feel dumber. The people that I've always had issues or problems with are the people that don't demand excellence for themselves. Show up to play, and you're going to lollygag through this scrimmage, through this drill. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to let you know I beat you. And I'm going to want you to reconsider your professional life choice. If you watch a game and you watch a player throw a pump fake, okay? Throw a pump fake. You see a player pump fake, they generally, if they're right-handed, the right leg always goes behind, right? Now, demonstrate. What the hell? So, player gets the ball, they throw a pump fake, they do this, right? See how the back leg goes back? Who the hell is going to shoot the ball from that position? Nobody, right? So why would you fall for that pump fake? Not in a million years, right? So if a person's going to pump fake, and you're looking at his foot and he's in that position, you know he's not going to shoot, he's going to drive the ball, you just back up.
That last year I coached, he would text me at like 4 a.m. Coach, what we doing for practice tomorrow night? And I would wake up at 6, right? And I said, what the fuck? You texting me at 4 a.m. for, man? Oh, I was up. I said, Kobe, do you sleep, man? And he's straight like this. No, not really. You know, he said, I'm working on this, I'm working on that. I said, but by the way, we ain't really doing a whole lot today in practice. So you ain't got to come if you don't want to. But I'm trying to save you and get you to the end of this season so you can play that last game. I never met, never seen anybody that went at it every day like it was his last.